Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the 2021 Golf Manitoba Virtual Awards. My name is Brian Munns, the Director of Communications for Golf Manitoba. And on behalf of Jared Ladderbrook, Lisa Anderson, Amy Coggin, and Seth McMahon, thank you for your support, both on and off the golf course this past summer. Golf season went long. Some were playing here into November, and we all look forward when the snow that's now with us melts and we get ready for 2022. Today, we have the privilege of sharing with you the announcement of our female and male amateur golfers of the year for the 21 golf season. The new president of Golf Manitoba, Wayne McWhirter, will drop by. He'll bring greetings on behalf of the board of directors, and Wayne will also announce our Distinguished Service Award. Right now, we're pleased to be joined by Jared Ladderbrook, the executive director of Golf Manitoba. Jared, appreciate your time. We are still in those unprecedented times right now for golf. So today it's a virtual awards gala. What a year for 2021, wasn't it?
Yeah, like you touched on, a year like no other again. But for golf, what a great season. An early start, like you said, a late finish, tremendous weather, some challenges with too much sun and not enough rain this year. But for the most part, just a great year of golf, tremendous support from all of our stakeholders, our member clubs, our members, our competitors, and of course, our volunteers. So we saw an increase in membership, an increase in rounds played, 17% more rounds posted this past year over the year previous, and 30% from 2019. So just tremendous growth and a full competitive season. Our junior development teams, trained and competed all year long. We sent players off to nationals to represent our province, and it was just really great to see their success and to see golf return to what it was prior to all this. So a very fortunate season, and very happy to be here today to share some of our successes from the past year and share it with our audience here today.
We will have the female and male golfers of the year coming up momentarily. We mentioned Wayne will drop by as well. But just from your standpoint, Jared, as the executive director, tell me about what the volunteers have meant to Golf Manitoba, because as we all know, we're all on the course from start to finish. If it weren't for them, these would not be possible.
Yeah, it goes. They are really the machine behind all of this. 80 plus volunteers that we have with us, providing their time and their talents all year long, putting in over 1,400 hours of time to help us do what we do, for us to meet our vision and carry out our mission. You can't say enough about the loyal support that we have. In all areas, whether it's our board of directors, the referees on the golf courses at championships, starting and scoring, our course rating team. It's a tremendous network and support group of individuals who come together to bring golf to our members and our member clubs. So just can't say enough about them.
the new president of Golf Manitoba, Wayne McWhirter. Wayne, congratulations on your new role with Golf Manitoba.
Thanks, Brian, and look forward to the upcoming season next year. And hopefully it's as successful as it was in 2021.
No question about it. And a great opportunity for you to begin your new presidency with the Distinguished Service Award.
Thanks, Brian. We simply cannot say enough about our group of outstanding, dedicated and enthusiastic volunteers that have been at the heart of Golf Manitoba since its inception in 1915. Each year, our volunteers give over 1,400 hours of their time and talents that allow Golf Manitoba to achieve its vision of providing quality, innovative, and accessible golf programs and services to our members. Our many volunteer roles include board of directors, committee chairs and members, referees, course raters, starters and scorers, pace of play officials, host club activities, and support. It's very important to our organization to both recognize and thank our volunteers, as we simply could not deliver our programs and services without them. The Distinguished Service Award was created in 2007 to annually recognize an individual volunteer who has offered a long time service to Golf Manitoba and has gone above and beyond the expectation of a volunteer, and has been an advocate for the game and Golf Manitoba, and who has displayed qualities of a positive role model for other volunteers. This is our 15th recipient of the award, and on behalf of myself, the board of directors, and our entire volunteer family at Golf Manitoba, it's my great pleasure and honor to recognize Michelle Lee of the St. Charles Country Club as the 2021 Golf Manitoba Distinguished Service Award recipient. Congratulations, Michelle.
Thank you, Wayne. I'm looking for a word other than honored, because it doesn't seem to be sufficient, but I will use, I am honored and I am flattered and privileged. And of course, I want to thank Susan Wright-Kassan, who nominated me, and she somehow kept it secret from me, which is very hard to do. And it was an immense surprise and a great joy. And I definitely want to say thank you to Golf Manitoba. And I want to commend Golf Manitoba for creating and implementing such an inclusive and appreciative volunteer recognition program and the Distinguished Service Award. And it clearly demonstrates the value that Golf Manitoba has for their amazing volunteer corps. And the volunteers of Golf Manitoba are an outstanding group of people, and we all feed off of each other, and that is so appreciated. So I feel that I have gained more than I have given as a volunteer to Golf Manitoba. It is humbling and amazing to be part of a group of distinguished service recipients who have mentored me in the past and then trained me, and they have inspired me to continue on as a Golf Manitoba volunteer. So my deepest gratitude for the nomination, and I am humbled and honored to receive this award.
Michelle, take us down memory lane a little bit and some of the different events and some of the different roles that you've been involved with here with Golf Manitoba over the last number of years. What stands out for you?
You know, the piece that stands out to me the most is that I guess I've been around a long time. I got into it by happenstance with the MLGA, and then it caught fire and I became addicted. And it was nice to be part of a group of common golf nuts that we all are like the commercial where we practice our golf swing on the way onto the bus. The best part of my time volunteering is that I got to be part of creative change and watch Golf Manitoba morph into a continual better version of itself. And that goes from the amalgamation right through to the way we run events, the volunteer appreciation program, which came out in, I believe, 2007, right through to, I guess, being part of an awesome family. And our volunteers are an amazing group of people, and I think we all share in this award, and I'm very proud to be a Golf Manitoba volunteer. I enjoyed starting, scoring. I was always intimidated by doing level 3 rules, but that's next on my hit list, I hope. Being a board member has been exciting. I have met some amazing people through volunteering in golf. Meeting and talking with Brooke Henderson was wonderful. There's so many parts that have been a gift to me.
Michelle, on behalf of all of us, once again, congratulations on this award. Well deserved, and we look forward to the future.
Thank you so much. And thank you to Golf Manitoba and to my family of volunteers.
Jared, just before we announce our female and male amateur golfers of the year, a number of individuals and corporations to thank for a very successful 2021 season.
Yeah, a big thank you to those partners, the Alex and Peggy Colinello Foundation, Diamond Athletic Medical Supplies, Hudson Financial Inc., Not Auto Corps, TaylorMade Golf Canada, Adidas Golf Canada, Sport Manitoba, May Contain Studios, the Golf Dome, Lakeview Inn and Suites in Brandon, the Healthy Nut, our allied golf partners, the PGA of Canada Manitoba Zone, the NGCOA, the Canadian Society of Club Managers Manitoba Chapter, the Manitoba Golf Superintendents, and of course our partner associations across the country and Golf Canada.
Thank you, Jared. Let's meet the finalists for Female Amateur Golfer of the Year. And pleased to be joined from Longwood University in Virginia by Bobby Ewell. Bobby, congratulations back to back. Your thoughts?
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
How does it compare, or can you compare last year to this year? Everybody's obviously gone through a couple of COVID seasons of golf now. And you know what? 2 successful years for you from tee to green.
Yeah, I mean, this year is a little more exciting because, I mean, it's 2 times in a row, and that doesn't happen often, but it is also because I did finally get my sweep of winning all the Golf Manitoba events, which was really exciting to top it off.
I know we talked about that going into this year, that you had a couple of boxes there that you still wanted to put the check mark in. So maybe expand on that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, coming into this year, the only thing I hadn't won was the city and district and the women's amateur. So I was like, well, might as well do it this year. And I did. That's all I wanted, really.
Walk us back through that women's city and district championship, and just how you felt you were able to get the calendar underway, and what it meant for you to have some early success here in 2021.
Yeah, at the city and district, I remember I didn't play my best, but I still pulled it off. And I mean, the course was playing tough just because it was pretty dry, so you weren't getting much spin on anything. So you're having to learn how to like judge your distances a little better. So that made it really tough, honestly. And yeah, I mean, I just did what I had to do and just put some numbers out there, and it was enough to get the win.
Would you agree, or is it fair to say that you built some momentum and then you were able to carry that into Niagara to take the Diamond Athletic Women's Amateur Championship?
Yeah, I'd say that's fair. I mean, coming off of a win going into the next tournament was pretty exciting. I did have a good break between the two, but it was enough to know that, hey, last tournament you played and you did win, and that was kind of good. And you didn't play your best and you still won. So maybe if you play even better in this one, because I knew the competition was going to be a lot stronger in the AM, because it always is. And NAC was a very tough course, and I was playing very tough in the summer, that I would maybe pull it off.
Let's go back to Niagara specifically, and it took some extra holes to get it done too. Just what was your mindset on that final day, and then when you got through 18, knowing that the event wasn't quite done yet?
I mean, going into the day, I knew I was only one shot back. I honestly don't remember. But I knew I was in a better position going into it, because I'm like, well, I can just play match play all day, which is what I did. I just kept playing match play, and near the last few holes, I saw the scoreboard that was following us, but I honestly didn't know what I was at. Like, I knew we were close, but I also didn't. So, like, on that last hole, when I had that last, like, 6-foot downhill, right to left slider, I was like, just make it, and then I'll, like, look at the scoreboard again, and, like, that's when I was like, okay, so there's a playoff. And I was like, okay, just take a few minutes, cool down, because it was really hot. And I was like, just go inside, cool down, and just go. Because I didn't want to take, like, a 10-minute break and have to, like, basically re-warm up. I just wanted, like, a few minutes, calm my nerves, cool down, get some water, and, like, say hi to my parents, because they came in that day. They showed up, I think, on the last hole. And I was like, okay, which is kind of nice. And then just go play. And, yeah, it took 3 holes, but got it done.
Bobby, what have you learned about your golf game and overall continuing to grow as a young lady and a golfer here in Manitoba to, have you continue to excel and have that chance now south of the border? What have you brought over the last couple of years?
I mean, I've learned that if I put my mind to it, I can do great things. I mean, my coach has always told me that. But I just kind of started realizing that if I just put in a little bit more time, a little bit more effort, like, good things are gonna come. Like this golf, like, season at school, I finally got my putting average, like, way down. I think I had a couple tournaments where I had less than 30 putts multiple days in a row, which is a first. And so that was really exciting, and it showed in my score. And yeah, honestly, my putting saved me half the time. My score might not have shown it, but the putting did. And so, yeah, just if I keep putting my mind to it, I can kind of just do things. And over the course of the last, like, 4 years in college, I realized that maybe I can go the next step, but it's just going to depend on if I really want to.
How was the golf season for you this year, just outside of Virginia at Longwood?
It was good. Yeah, the first tournament, we did really well as a team the last day. I played decent. My first round wasn't, like, my best, but I had one bad hole, and it kind of just screwed up my score that day. But the other 2 rounds were good. The second tournament, I played really well as a team. We also did really well. And then I did it. Then what was after that? Then the last tournament, it was a tough course. The greens were very tricky, and if your putting wasn't on, you weren't gonna score well. And there's just like some tough tee shots, I guess. But overall, it was pretty good.
Bobby, congratulations on winning this year and last year, back to back. Great honor for you and well deserved.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Bobby. What a fantastic year. And now we'd like to announce our finalists for the 2021 Male Amateur Golfer of the Year.
And here he is from just outside of New Orleans at Nicholls State University. Braxton Kuntz, congratulations. Your thoughts?
Oh man, it's just a great honor to have the golf season. I was really happy to be able to perform well and to have it pay off in a way like this it's great. It's really rewarding.
We'll take a look back at 2021 momentarily, but fill us all in. How's your first year of college golf in the United States?
It's gone really well. Maybe not exactly how I would have expected with a hurricane and stuff like that, but just being able to get down here, get used to the environment, meet new people, and take advantage of the warm weather is definitely be great.
The competitive year for you started in Shiloh at the Junior Boys Championship. You finished the 3-day event at 219, good for a 3-stroke victory. Take us back to what that event meant to you and how it really got your year underway.
Yeah, I felt like it really took a lot of pressure off me. I've been really working hard to try and win that tournament for a few years, and to come up so close, it's just been, on the front of my mind going into every golf season. So to finally get it done, it took a lot of pressure off my back and helped me loosen up for the rest of the season.
As you take a look with the week continuing, I remember you had to battle a little bit of weather as well as the golf course in itself. So when you think back to it, was it really mind over matter and making sure that you didn't almost beat yourself at some points on the course more mentally than physically?
Definitely. It was a tricky course, and you have to play smart. You can't let your emotions get too much in the way and make a dumb decision, and you end up making a lost ball or something like that. So just managing the course and staying in the moment was definitely crucial.
After Shiloh, it was off to Neepawa and the Not Auto Corp Men's Amateur Championship that had a thrilling finish with Ryan Schuldeis. What do you remember most about that event?
I would just remember going into the week with not as much pressure on myself. I had success, a couple weeks before being able to win the junior. So just going in there, I felt good with my game, and yeah, after I was in the mix, it was game on. So it was a really fun tournament, lots of competition, and yeah.
You were able to go 16 under par for that tournament. Was it your putter? Was it on the fairway? Was it off the tee that really gave you the advantage there to take full advantage of what you can do in a golf game?
I'd say it was a mix of everything. I feel like my game was really well rounded. I still left a few shots out there, but overall, I was really happy with how I was playing. The putter was solid. That was a key part. And yeah, just not making too many bogeys. Keeping a pretty clean scorecard.
Ryan gave you a push over the last 4 or 5 holes. How about that championship battle?
That was interesting. It definitely got my heart going for a few holes there. Being in that close battle with him. Yeah, it was good. We kind of pushed each other on, and it was a battle right to the end.
It was the putt of the summer. I think everybody will attest. It's been seen thousands of times on social media right now. Can you walk us through that 30-footer on 18?
Yeah, well, I know that Ryan had hit his putt pretty close already. So, my goal was just to have good speed on it. Maybe get to a playoff, see if I can, recoup my emotions and everything. But at the same time, I thought it would be pretty cool if I made it. So, I was trying to just get it around the hole. Probably hit it a little too hard, but I'm glad it went in.
When you look back at it, Braxton, I'm not sure if you're aware or not, but one of the things that is so great about Golf Manitoba here in 2021 is we can look back at the rich tradition. And you're only the 4th golfer in Manitoba golf history to win the junior boys and the men's amateur championship the same year. You joined the likes of Todd Fanning, Rob McMillan, and Mike Keast. What does that mean to you?
That's really special. Just to know the kind of resume and kind of success that those guys have had, and to be in kind of the same company as them is really exciting. And just to see where I can take my game and continue to work hard and see if I can have some more success.
Braxton, congratulations again on 2021. We'll look forward to 2022. Enjoy the winter down there, and we'll see you back here when it warms up.
All right, that sounds good. You as well.
Congratulations, Braxton. What a fantastic year and very well-deserved recognition. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank all of our finalists mentioned here today.
Jared, that will put a bow on the 2021 golf season for all of us at Golf Manitoba. 4 very important people, though, helped make today's event possible, didn't they?
Yeah, you're right, Brian. A big thank you to our Golfer of the Year selection committee. Special thanks to Jill Hardy and Adam Spears, former Golf Manitoba champions, as well to Clayton Drieger of Golden West Radio, and also to Ken Weeb of Sportsnet.ca.
2022 is just around the corner for us. We've got a few special things already kind of in the works, but we won't exactly let the rabbit out of the hat yet, will we?
No, yeah, Brian. A lot of fun and exciting things for us to mention in the coming weeks and months as we start to prepare for 2022.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. Enjoy the off season and stay with us on all our social media channels for the latest news as well. golfmb.ca.